Hey, trumpet parents and students, Dr. Prulakar here. I'd like to share a few tips with you about warming up when you start your practice at home, and then also play through some page 7 with you. So for warming up, when we get our trumpet out of the case at first, we want to play some really long notes that are very steady and at a medium volume, or mezzo forte. That's the Italian word for kind of medium strong. So it's strong, but maybe not kind of blasting away. So you can take some long notes, like say an E, like we do in class. And 1, 2, ready? So I just held that E out for 8 counts, and you can go through the different pitches that we work with in class, G, F, E, D, and C, and work your way through those. Also, this brand new exercise we learned where we're playing down the scale in kind of a quick tempo with half notes, where you go like this. 1, 2, ready? And that kind of gets us through our range for right now where we're working. I'll do that one more time. 1, 2, ready? Once you do that a couple times, you'll have everything feeling good. You'll have the muscles in here loose. You'll have work in the airstream. You'll get the brain engaged a little bit. And then we're ready to work on the book. So some of us already have number 10 checked off. Some of us are working on it, but here's a couple pointers. So when you're working on number 10, what we're listening for is the attack, the tongue touching where the teeth and gums meet each time. Here's the first measure. 1, 2, ready? So my tongue touches each time to start the note, but my air's moving fast. Remember, we don't want to kind of peck at it like a chicken eating food, kind of going around like that. We want to make sure the notes are nice and long, so you don't want to play where it's really short like that. You want the air to be moving fast, kind of like the water's flowing out of a hose at a high rate of speed, and then make it like a sprinkler, and your tongue touches in it. And that's how I get 1, 2, ready? And I get those nice long big notes. So here's number 10. You can play along with me if you want. 1, 2, ready? Rest, 2. So that's number 10. Let's jump down to number 12. Now, really important, when you're practicing on your own at home, one of the really important skills is being able to diagnose, when you look at the line of music, what is the most challenging part. Because many lines of music and songs we learn, you're going to be able to play 80 to 95% of it on the first try or the second try. It's going to come together really quickly, but there's going to be a challenge. It's kind of like if you're reading a novel in language arts. Most of the vocabulary in the novel you're going to know and you're going to understand right on the first try. You're going to sight read it. You're going to read it on sight. You're going to understand what it means. But there's always some phrases, some vocabulary terms that you have to look up to gain complete understanding. It's exactly the same when we're looking at the music. So when I look at number 12, I peek at it, I see that the last 4 measures, so if I count back from the end, 1, 2, 3, 4 measures, the last 4 measures seem to have something that's a little tricky in it. And so what I would do if I were practicing, and I'll do it right with you right now, I would isolate that, and I would say the letter names and do the fingerings in chin position. So I'd kind of sing through it like this. I'd go 1, 2, ready, go. E, E, G, G, F, G, G, F, F, E. And I'd practice that with just the fingerings till I had it really smooth. And then I would go ahead and play it. 1, 2, ready. But because I kind of had the fingers down first, I could work my way through the whole thing. So feel free to rewind and go back. I'm going to play it all the way through number 12 for you now, though. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, number 12. So, number 12, feel free to rewind back and forth and play along with me. Notice all my quarter notes were nice and long and connected. And I wasn't going. The longer way is correct. So, next one's 3-note samba. Can you take a peek at it and figure out what the tricky measure is, okay? What is the tricky measure in this one? What's something new? Maybe there's 1 or 2 of them. When I peek at it, I notice that the second to last measure is the tricky one. And so I would practice the second to last measure in chin position. E, F, G, F, E. And if that was a little too fast, I would go slower. And I'd go 1, 2, ready, go. E, F, G, F, E. And so I would practice that out, okay? So identify those measures, practice them in chin position, singing or saying the letter names. I'm going to play through number 13, though, for you just as a practice guide. Notice my quarter notes are going to be long. 1, 2, ready, 13. 2, 3. Cool. And then you'll notice down at the bottom of page number 7, there's the accent on theory. So they want you to practice identifying the notes on sight, okay? And you're going to write down the letter name for the note and then the valve combination. So 0 for no valves, or 1 for first valve, 1 and 2 for first and second, so on and so forth. Write down that valve combination where it says fingering, kind of like our little assessments we do at the end of class, our trumpet quick questions. So it was fun playing with you guys today. Feel free to rewind back and forth so you can practice all the different exercises on this page. All right, see you soon.